I think, the price of sugar was falling. It was shown what the white ruling elite oligarchy was doing, right? The idea was to try to get black people to take less salary, and the recommendation really was migration out of the island, go out of the island, right? At that time, people were beginning to become aware of who the ruling class were, what they were doing, so they needed an organization to take the blame, to hoodwink the people. And this is where people like Laurie comes in, the poor whites. I'm not saying they were brethren, but they chose the close brethren. After 1898, black people took the recommendations and immigrated to Panama, Cuba. Over £1 million came in from Panama, and there was money coming in. And the big bad boys, whom I shall name, got together and formed combines and put up the price of articles. It created inflation to get all that money back. Pollard went up from 6 cents a bag to 46 cents. Rice from 10 cents a bag to 140. By 36 it was 350 a bag, and by 37 the rest it was 475. Meal 10 cents a bag to 90 cents. The only thing that they left went down in price was salt. Maybe they were planning to kill people with salt. No. So it is my contention, Barbados is Barbadian whites are interbred starting from the beginning of time when they came here. The big landowners who took over from the small landowners, the second son of gentries. They came. The Earl of Carlisle sister was married in to the Codringtons. The Codringtons were married into the Drac. So it was a long line of inbreds. Then you had the worst inbreds of all, the poor white that basically went into the close brethren. So for me, that will explain, because it's almost impossible to understand what kind of human beings would say these things. Here are comments from the white ruling class, a white merchant in 1937. You are making a grave mistake. The prices of goods have not gone up. What has gone up is the standard of living. 42 years ago, when I was engaged to my wife, I used to visit the colored people's houses in St. James, and certainly they had nice white marl houses. On Sunday morning, they would wash their feet clean, get in their donkey carts and go to church. Now they want boots, pine floors, and some of them have the temerity to want carpets. Dr. Hawkins, who was in the house, literally told the commission that the high infant mortality rate was a good substitute for family planning. So we have some of the most vicious white people in the world here. I don't mean all white people. There were wonderful people like Christopher Codrington. Right? So